Hey guys, welcome to our channel, or welcome back to our channel. We are the Mile High Property Sisters, and today we want to talk to you about everything that we believe is overrated in Denver. We love our state.
We do. We're not moving anywhere.
We're not moving anywhere. We love Colorado, but there are some things
so
really hyped up.
If you're thinking about moving here, you know, just to set your expectations, some things are not as great as
they may appear when you Google it.
Or on Instagram. Versus reality.
Ooh, yes.
You know?
Oh, I like that.
Yes.
That's good.
Yes. So, by the way, we are licensed realtors here in the state of Colorado. And we love making these videos, but we really love helping you with all your real estate needs. So please, we'd love to hear from you. Call, text, email us, any way you want to get a hold of us. We'd love to help you out.
Definitely.
Yes. First overrated thing.
Yeah.
And I think this is a famous one, but hiking the Colorado 14ers.
Oh, yeah. We've both hiked them. We've hiked a couple, so we do know them.
16 of them.
She's done more than me.
There's 53 14ers. And by the way, 14er means a mountain that is 14,000 feet in elevation.
Right.
But the problem with this is this has become such a
fad.
Cool activity to do.
Yes.
And there's only probably 10 or 12 of the 14ers that you can get to within an hour or two of Denver.
Yes.
All the other ones are a further drive.
Right.
So those closer ones Mount Evans, Grays and Torreys,
Mount Bierstadt,
Quandary, Bierstadt's the worst. All that you can get to quickly. To hike them, you're getting no solitude. Especially if you go on the weekend.
Oh, you are in line.
Yes, it is like a line at Disneyland. It really is.
It really is.
You have people everywhere. It's like a giant group hike.
It is. And it's just unfortunate because you climb the 14er, you feel so great. You're climbing that elevation.
Yes, it's such an accomplishment. It is beautiful. It is. The scenery is beautiful.
Yes, all of them are. If you have someone really slow in front of you and you're a fast walker,
oh, excuse me.
Kills your vibe.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, it's a buzzkill.
So go during the week, or what the locals do, what we do here in Colorado, is we like to climb 13er.
Yes. You find a moderate 13er, you are all alone.
Yes.
I've done it.
They're going to be way less crowded. There's even more 13ers than there is 14ers here in Colorado. And you still get a beautiful, great scenery hike without all the hype.
Yeah.
So you
all the
actually
people
can hike and have some solitude and
there are 13ers that are 13,900 and 57 feet.
Yeah.
It's literally a 14er.
Really in fact, one of the hardest hikes I ever did, Gothic Mountain in Crested Butte, is one of the hardest hikes I've ever done, and it's a 13. Or actually, no, it's only 12,000 something.
Oh, okay.
It's almost a 13.
Okay.
But yeah, so those 14ers really...
Yeah. Make note of that. Another outdoor recreation that is overrated. We do have lakes here. We have reservoirs. We have rivers. But boating at Chatfield State Park.
Or Cherry Creek State Park, honestly.
Yep.
Those are the only two reservoirs that are kind of within the Denver metro, especially on the south side. There's a few up north, but the south side, those are the two that you can motorboat on.
And we love it. We go. We've been.
Because that's our only option.
It's your only option in the greater Denver metro kind of area.
And it's overrated because they're really not that big of reservoirs.
Yeah.
Compared to, if you go to the Midwest or other places with real reservoirs, they laugh. Kind of like we laugh at the size of their mountains. They laugh at our reservoirs.
Yes.
It's very small. And there's a lot of people. Again, a lot of
the crowds.
Boats. So if you're into wakeboarding or wake surfing or water skiing, the water is always choppy. There's always a ton of other boats you have to look out for. Unfortunately, we hear about accidents every summer, people not being careful, jet skiers not being careful. It honestly scares me when anyone's in the water because you don't know what other people are doing. There's no such thing as glass. The glass you're looking for, not a thing.
Yeah.
There's too many people.
Yeah, agreed.
Everywhere.
But it's close.
But that's all you got.
That's all you got.
The water is cold.
Even
in the middle of summer. It's fine in the middle of summer.
Yeah.
But it's still cold.
Yes.
Like you fall in and you're like,
yeah. It gets you by surprise. Yeah. It's a little chilly.
You're wearing a wetsuit.
Yeah.
If it's May.
Yes.
If it's not honestly June, July, or August,
you will be
wearing
cold.
a wetsuit.
Yes. 100%. And then diving into our next one, it's funny. So backstory with this, we were in the same car. We drove by Little Man Ice Cream, and at the exact same time, we both said, it's so overrated. And so this is going to be our number 3 because, and we may get a lot of flack on this one because a lot of people love it.
They love this place. It's iconic.
Yes.
It's
Little
like
Man
a
Ice Cream
landmark in the Highlands.
Uh-huh.
Everyone talks about it. It's like, it is a cool venue.
It
like,
is.
The atmosphere is cool.
Yes.
It's just an ice cream place, but their flavors suck.
It reminds me of a glorified Baskin Robbins. Is kind of like, the flavors are just very basic.
Oh, see, when I went, I wanted basic. I just wanted vanilla. I wanted vanilla or chocolate chip, you know? And they didn't have that. The closest thing they had was like salted Oreo. I kept licking it, like wanting it to taste it because it kind of tasted like Oreos.
Yeah.
But then it was so salty.
Yes.
And I like wanted something sweet and it was salty. And that was the best option I had.
Mm-hmm. And then in the summer, there is a line wrapped around the building, up the street. I mean, you are waiting for a
Good luck doing
time.
that with kids.
Yeah, not a great time.
Cold Stone is where it's at.
Yeah,
for sure.
I read the flavors just, it's
Or
creamier.
Froyo.
Or
There's lots of
Froyo.
Froyo
We're big
places
Froyo
around.
fans.
Yes.
Yeah. And a regular cup at
Yeah.
Little Man Ice Cream is like $6.75 or something. So I mean,
Little
and it's a little cup. Like it's kind of pricey if you think about it.
Just go there, you sit outside, enjoy the atmosphere.
Yeah,
Don't worry about the ice cream.
definitely. I like that too.
Yeah. Next thing that's really overrated in Denver, and again, we're realtors, so maybe
we maybe see this more than the most.
Yes. What's really in style right now is people are decorating their homes, and we're seeing a lot of homes being built with the mid-century modern architecture and home furnishings and decor.
Yeah.
It's really in right now. People really like it, but I don't know why.
We get everyone has their style.
Out of style for
Yes.
a reason. I don't know why we're bringing it back.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of not very pretty colors.
Yeah.
Like browns.
A lot of browns.
Burnt orange.
Yes.
And that lime green that's ugly.
Yes.
Like it's a lot of, the colors aren't
Yeah.
pretty. Everything's uncomfortable, like
It looks
it's very
uncomfortable.
Minimal furniture.
Minimal.
Yeah. So like skinny furniture, which means no cushions.
Yeah.
Or you're like sitting on the couch like this instead of, like this.
It's true.
So I don't know why it's coming back.
Yeah, and we'll totally support you if it's your vibe and that's the way you want your house
People
to
love
look.
it. It's very in right now.
We have a lot of clients that love it, but it's just not, it's not our taste personally.
Yeah. But I hope it'll go back out of stock. So, next overrated place, it's probably one of the closest hot springs.
It is to the Denver Metro,
is the Indian Hot Springs in Idaho Springs.
Right.
It's a resort, natural hot springs.
Right, which is cool.
And Idaho Springs is cool.
Oh, it's great.
But the hot springs there, I've never been inside of it, but I've heard such terrible things. I've heard that it's dirty.
It's indoors. Let's preface that. So,
it's indoors, so
which is surprising because you think hot springs and you're like, oh, it's going to be outside. I'm going to be surrounded by wilderness. No.
Yeah, it needs an overhaul. It needs to be updated. It has like an old kind of dingy feeling.
It's like a locker room. Like, that feeling like a YMCA
exactly
like locker room where you
Yes.
just feel like sticky. And it's like $20 to get in, which is pretty pricey. So,
yeah,
probably
to drive a little further, go to Glenwood.
Yes.
And that's a way better experience.
Yes. You
Way
want to go
better.
even further, go to Ray.
Or Mount Princeton, Hot Springs.
Way better hot springs.
Yes, just trust us on this.
Yes. Do yourself a favor.
So next is our 16th Street Mall. The 16th Street Mall used to be great.
It used to be great. Years ago.
Yes. Like 10 years ago. It used to be a really fun place to go and walk, but I guess they're doing a lot of construction and that's true. COVID killed a lot of the shopping.
It did.
It killed a lot of the shopping.
Yes.
COVID really shut down the Denver downtown area a lot.
Yes.
People moved out of downtown and a lot of shopping and definitely office space and all that is sitting empty.
Yes.
Still.
Yes.
So.
And then parking is still a nightmare all around there. And then when you get there isn't any shops or any restaurants that stand out that you couldn't find at any other mall. Like truly, I mean,
that's true.
There's like a Cheesecake Factory, there's an
Cheesecake
AMC
Factory.
Theater, like there's just There's nothing
there's
grand
the
about
Yard
it.
House,
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
other places. So
Right.
yeah,
right.
and it's a yacht park.
It really is. And then there's no access to like a public restroom when you're in there. You have to like actually go into like a store to actually use a restroom. So once you finally park and then you walk into the mall, if you have to pee, good luck. Okay, let's dive into Denver free days. So Denver always releases a list of like either outdoor, you know, kind of activities, gallery walkthroughs, the zoo, like free days for your kids, the museum, the aquarium. So this is great. And I was excited about it.
Because there's free, and then
like it's really
people
great.
on a budget can go and
take
their kids these fun things to experience.
Yes.
But
I made the mistake with young
sounds
kids.
great.
I haven't done a free day, you know, for adults, but I will say I've done couple with kids, but there's a reason. The parking to do a free day is out of this world. Then if it's an indoor venue, you are waiting in line for what feels like hours. You can't enjoy it because so many people come and try and experience it. So yes, you're getting the event for free. If you don't like a lot of people, you'd rather wish you had paid for it.
Yes, seriously.
Yeah, it's overwhelming.
So that's it, you guys. And again, some of our other videos will highlight, you know, the best things about Denver.
Oh yeah, because there's a lot.
But these are just some really overrated places.
Really hyped up a lot, and they're great. I mean, they're fine, but downsides.
Not worth the hype. Is
Agreed.
What we mean, so
Yeah.
But again, we love Denver. None of these should be a reason to deter you from moving here, because there are so many other wonderful things that we would love to show you.
Absolutely.
So I hope to hear from you. Please hit that subscribe button if you want to learn more, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.